It's on us to stop sexual assault.
In any way that we can.
To get a friend home safe.
To never blame the victim.
It's on us.
To stand up.
To make our community safe for all.
It's on us.
It's on us to look out for each other at parties.
It's on us.
To be more than just a bystander.
To step up and say something.
It's on us, all of us.
To stop sexual assault.
Learn how and take the pledge at itsonus.org.
From court to court and lane to lane, under the lights or under the sun, no one delivers Division II sports like NCAA.com. The center of D2 is inside the NCAA.com hub with exclusive highlights of every sport and live broadcasts of every Division II championship found nowhere else. Make NCAA.com yours, the home of Division II college sports.
Celebrate the soggy shoes and the slow starts. Celebrate the lessons learned along the way. These are the wins. Not the shiny, nail-biting kind. These are the last a lifetime kind.
Great location, history, workforce, innovation. Is that what you think of when you hear the words Wheeling, West Virginia? Well, here's the real legacy of Wheeling. We were the first gateway to the West. We became a hub of the Industrial Revolution. We helped build the steel industry on our river, the coal industry in our hills. We became a haven for business innovation and some of the wealthiest business developers on the planet. Wheeling, West Virginia helped move the country forward. And what about now? There's a new Wheeling, one that's inviting to new and growing companies and creating jobs. It's a whole new approach, an innovative transition from an industrial-centered economy to one that brings together the best in low-overhead economic development, one that's attracting businesses with a global reach, creating new offices out of structures long forgotten, building a new energy sector revolution, and a thriving high-tech hub. A city that has turned a declining riverfront into a vibrant landmark. Building resorts and parks on iconic areas while maintaining historic integrity. Developing empty hillsides, lots, and fields into retail, educational, and healthcare destinations. Reducing tax burdens, and nurturing both small and large businesses. Once again, Wheeling is innovating, transforming, and most of all, inviting the world to live, work, and play in one of the safest cities in the U.S. What is it about this Wheeling metro area that's so inviting? Take a moment and explore. Wheeling does offer a pro-business environment, but also a pleasing blend of history, culture, fine dining, metropolitan features found both here and in our neighboring cities, outdoor recreation, and annual festivals. all guaranteed to provide you with true American hospitality. Wheeling is a riverfront city where the bluegrass meets jazz, blues, rock, and our own symphony. We are the heart of a vibrant metropolitan tri-state area with neighboring Ohio and Pennsylvania, a region of over more than 200,000 people, making us culturally alive and diverse. Located on the I-70 corridor between Pittsburgh and Columbus, Wheeling is home to a safe, comfortable lifestyle with big city amenities not found in most small towns, including Broadway shows and the historic Capitol Theater. That's why so many are saying we offer more. More accessibility, more centralized location, more cost savings for business, more fun with museums, shopping, nightlife, and a huge music scene. More restaurants offering everything from our own brand of fish and our own style of pizza to great local eateries and fine gourmet dining. More development and growth, a revitalized riverfront, unique shopping at our center market and the Highlands, state-of-the-art government buildings, global operations centers, casinos, resorts, more technology, more excellent schools, more excellent healthcare, more sports, like our own pro hockey team, the Wheeling Nailers, and a short ride to the Pittsburgh Steelers, Penguins, and Pirates. And to top it off, Wheeling is more appealing. Recognized as one of the most livable small metros in the country. It all adds up to an energetic and welcoming city. Modern, progressive, and moving forward again. So now you know. Go ahead, enjoy the Wheeling Metro. Move yourself or a business here. Find a site and start or grow a company here. Explore our excellent funding sources and tax incentives. Learn about our business resources and live in the comfort, safety, and low-cost environment right here in the center of America. Wheeling, a city that's growing, transforming, innovating, inviting, and a city dedicated to making things happen for you. I'm John Corbett, and Wheeling is the place I call home.
It's on us, all of us, to make sexual assault unacceptable.
We are NCAA Division II student athletes, faculty members, and athletics administrators made up of 24 conferences and 300 institutions.
Over 110,000 Division II student athletes.
Together we stand and take the pledge to be more than a bystander, to get a friend home safe.
It's our responsibility to step in, stand up, to do something, to say anything, to hold our friends accountable, to stop sexual assault in any way we can.
It's on me, it's on you, it's on us.
So let's be a part of the solution, not a part of the problem.
It's on us!
Cheer for the stumbles. The he shoulda had that's. And the tears that linger. For in those moments, greatness lies. There, you will find the provoked, the determined, the unified. It's in those moments that champions are born.
Chelsea Richardson, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, elementary education.
Marissa Tucker, Wheeling, West Virginia, respiratory therapy.
Lydia Heiberg, Delaware, Ohio, elementary education.
Taylor Lubinsky, Irwin, Pennsylvania, mathematics.
Mariah Callan, Morgantown, West Virginia, marketing.
Cassie Stein, Newark, Ohio, business.
Kylie Frizzell, Smithville, Ohio, Spanish and communications.
Chanel Moore, Westerville, Ohio, nursing.
Jalen Myers, Houston, Pennsylvania, athletic training.
Dominique Patterson, Wheeling, West Virginia, accounting.
Jayla Bryant, Pickerington, Ohio, political science major.
Rachel Smetzler, Clyde, Ohio, business.
Aaliyah Sattler, Austintown, Ohio, forensic nursing.
Kaden Whaley, Fairmont, respiratory therapy.
John Amoten, Columbus, athletic training major.
Hi, I'm sick right now. My name's Kiara Kamek from Hoopsdale, Ohio, and I'm undecided.
Hi, I'm head coach Debbie Buff. I'd like to welcome all of our families, as well as my own, watching all the way from Albany, New York. We're going to have an exciting season. Go Cards!
Welcome to the McDonough Center on the campus of Wheeling Jesuit University, where tonight the Lady Cardinals host the Pioneers of Glenville State. Hello, everyone. Tom Bearbeck along with Travis Berardi, and it's getting down to the home stretch, Travis, and Lady Cardinals. Tough stretch of games here. Starts tonight. The number 3 team in the conference, Glenville State Pioneers, number 1 scoring team in all the land. Going to be quite a challenge.
Yeah, Glenville State likes to throw up the 3. They average, we were talking before we came on the air, they average about 43s a game, and they hit about 31% of that.
Not too shabby.
These teams met at Glenville on the 13th of January with Jesuit pulling out a 2-point victory, 89-87, so it should be a good one.
Yeah, you would expect it's going to be a high-scoring affair, and Jesuit tied for first place, so one of those must-wins, if you will. So we'll be back in one moment with the starting lineup.
It's on us to stop sexual assault
in any way that we can.
To get a friend home safe.
To never blame the victim.
It's on us.
to stand up.
To make our community safe for all.
It's on us.
It's on us to look out for each other at parties.
It's on us.
To be more than just a bystander.
To step up and say something.
It's on us, all of us.
To stop sexual assault. Learn how and take the pledge at itsonus.org.
From court to court and lane to lane under the lights or under the sun. No one delivers Division II sports like NCAA.com. The center of D2 is inside the NCAA.com hub with exclusive highlights of every sport and live broadcasts of every Division II championship found nowhere else. Make NCAA.com yours, the home of Division II college sports.
Celebrate the soggy shoes and the slow starts. Celebrate the lessons learned along the way. These are the wins. Not the shiny, nail-biting kind. These are the last a lifetime kind.
Just about set for tip-off here at the McDonough Center. The high-scoring Glenville Pioneers in town. And now to Travis for the starting lineups.
First for the Glenville State Lady Pioneers, they come in with a 17-7 record, 13-5 in the MEC. Good enough for third place. A 5'7" sophomore guard, number 3, Julie Bishop. She averages 8 points, 2 rebounds a game. A 5'5" sophomore guard, number 12, Paris McLeod. She averages 12 and 3. A 5'8" sophomore guard, number 21, Christian DeRoche, averaging 7 points, 3 rebounds. A 5'8" sophomore guard, number 23, Tayana Stewart, averaging 10 points, 3 rebounds. And rounding out the lineup, a 5'11" freshman guard, number 24, Courtney Davis, averaging 8 points, 8 rebounds. They are led by Charles Marshall. As for your Wheeling Jesuit Lady Cardinals, coming in with a record of 21-3, 16-2 in the MEC, tied with that team up on the hill for first place in the conference. A 5'4" sophomore guard, number 1, Mariah Callan, averaging 11-4. A 5'8" senior guard, number 2, Jayla Bryan, averaging 16-6. A 5'10" sophomore guard, number 4, Cassie Stein, averaging 4 points, 2 rebounds. A 6-foot freshman forward, number 21, Chanel Moore, averaging 9.6 rebounds. And rounding out the lineup, a 5'10" senior forward, number 22, Taylor Binsky. She averages 4 points, 4 rebounds, but she's mostly in there for her hustle.
Absolutely. And any of the fans at home that are not familiar with Glenville State, as we said, the highest scoring team in all the country. Very unusual style. They're going to sub in 5 players. Sometimes they don't even wait a minute to do it. At least that's been historically their tradition is they're going to sub 5 every minute or two. They're going to keep the pressure on you. They love to play the fast-paced game. And Jesuit, at least in the past, has obliged them. And we've had some really outstanding games. 2 years ago, Glenville was the class of the conference. And I remember Lady Cardinals come up with a big win late in that campaign. So we're just about set for tip-off, folks. It should be entertaining, should be up and down.
Glenville State does come in averaging 91.9 points per game, while the Lady Cardinals come in averaging 69.4 points, but they only hold their opponents to 59 points a game.
Last but not least, your captain, a senior from that state of Pennsylvania, number 22, Taylor Lubinski.
Here's a crazy stat for you. Glenville State has taken 1,002 three-pointers. Wheeling Jesuit 310.
Yeah, a little difference in styles there, but so far we've liked Jesuit style. And there's one stat that I love, Travis, and it's called wins and losses.
Yes, that's a pretty good one.
Yeah, it's the one we're really concerned about.
And it's the one people in the region are concerned about, with Wheeling Jesuit being the number 5 team in the Atlantic region coming into that first rankings in February on the 17th. Glenville State not even in the top 10.
Yeah, you would expect they're right near that, though. They're on the cusp. But if you're Jesuit, you got to keep winning, you know. The problem with those rankings are the 3 tournament champions, I believe, get to go to the Atlantic Regional, and there's always those upsets. So the Cardinals just need to take care of business. Sitting in the number 5 hole right now, that's a good position, but you need to keep winning, take care of business on your own account. So there's the tip-off, and I'm not sure that's legal, but we're going to play basketball.
Just like that. Glenville with a 3, but they miss.
Yeah, just amazed me. Another referee saw that. The jumper may not catch the ball.
It's a walk.
Chanel Moore, they caught the walk, though. So we're in the early going here. Glenville, a little uncharacteristic. They're kind of walking the ball up the floor.
And just like you said, here comes 4 Glenville players.
We're not even 30 seconds in. We've had no action on the offensive end. There's the first 3 ball, and it's good. That's Julie Bishop. Yeah, I don't think there's many teams in the nation that are putting 5 subs at the table 30 seconds into the game. Chanel Moore answered with an easy basket. And on cue, they're not waiting to fire them threes. That was Kristen DeRocher, threw one up from deep. Jada Bryant with a trip down the lane off the glass, and
it's her own rebound.
Kicks it back out. Chanel Moore underneath, and a nice, easy lay-in.
What a precision pass. She got that between 3 Glenville defenders for the easy layup.
Glenville pounded inside this time. Nice little turnaround by Courtney Davis. So both teams looking good offensively. Cassie Stein one-on-one. A little too strong with the runner. Glenville wasting no time down the floor in the corner. There's another 3-ball. That was off the mark by DeRocher. Chanel Moore underneath.
Nice move.
And nice move, but can't finish. Cassie Stein with a nice hustle play, but thrown away. That's Paris McLeod going to take it all the way to the glass.
You're going to see this full court pressure by Glenville for most of the game. They averaged 13.8 steals per game, which is second in the nation. So they're going to keep that
going to
pressure
take it all the way, and it's going to be out of bounds. And the subs have been sitting there for well over 2 minutes. Finally get their chance to come on the floor. We won't even attempt to keep you apprised of who's in the game for Glenville.
Just bear with us.
Yeah, when they touch the ball, we'll mention their names, but it's just way too many subs. There's a deflection. That's by Brittany Jackson, and we're going to have a whistle. Chanel Moore picks up the foul. That's number 10, Sky Lewis. She'll inbound up to Maya Horn.
Pasadena, California. It's a long trip to Glenville.
And we're going to have a travel out front. I don't think you can get there from here, can you? I'd say there might be a little different culture, too, as far as Pasadena and Glenville, but you are in wild, wonderful West Virginia.
The travel.
Tough break. Yeah, Moore was open underneath, and Bryant appeared to thread the needle, but we've had quite a few travel calls here in the early going.
Offensive.
It's going to be called on Mariah Callan.
Foul number 1, her first, team second.
Jackson with the up and under scoop. Mariah Callan kicks it out. Nice ball movement. Lebinsky open in the corner.
That's going to be over the back on
Jackson going to be called for the foul. And on cue, we'll have 5 fresh subs for the blue-clad Pioneers.
Subs, number 3 for the Pioneers, Bishop, number 21. DeRocher, number 33. Jones, number 12. McLeod, number 23. Stewart.
Billy DeFabio is going to wear his voice out trying to keep those subs in the game. Could be out of bounds for the Pioneers.
Another turnover.
So we're in the early going here. First quarter, Cardinals trailing by 3 against the high-flying and high-scoring Pioneers of Glenville State.
Cardinals in a bit of a matchup zone right now.
Nice defensive effort. Jonna Moten with the block. Bryant with the runner off the glass. A little too strong. Moten with the rebound. She'll power it back up, and Cardinals doing a nice job of getting on the glass.
They just can't get the ball to fall.
Yeah, can't finish the play. Jackson kicks it back out. There's the 3-ball on the way.
Ooh.
Rattles around for Tiana Stewart. Mariah Callan out on the break. She'll bring it back out and reset.
Might have had a good chance at a layup there had the pass been better.
Deep 3-ball, way too strong, long rebound. Oof. Bryant takes out one of the chairs. Fortunately, she appears, well, she comes up a little limping, but hopefully she's okay.
Number 32 in for the Cardinals.
Kylie Frizzell in for the Cardinals.
Nice. Taylor Levinsky jumps the passing lane. Callan going to take it all the way off the glass. And Frizzell kicks it back out. Callan 3-ball. Nice hustle play by Taylor Levinsky. So
Lady Cardinals have really manned the offensive glass early on.
Yeah, doing a nice job attacking that offensive glass. Bryant in the lane, kicks it out. Frizzell open 3-ball. Cardinals having a little difficulty from outside here in the early going.
They've had their open looks, they just haven't been able to hit them. It's a walk.
And we're going to have a walk out front. So we'll head to our first media break. 7-4 Glenville. We're in the early stages of this one. Glenville Pioneers in town, and what's started out as a slow scoring affair here. Glenville's been launching the threes, but fortunately they haven't been too successful yet. Moulton's going to power one up. A rebound pulled down by DeRocher.
Lady Cardinals getting their looks, they just can't get anything to fall.
Bishop with the 3-ball.
Nice offensive rebound.
And we're going to have a foul on the play. That's whistled on 33. LaShawn Jones.
Glenville foul number 33, Jones. Jones is first, team first.
Only the first foul on the Pioneers. Jayla Bryant on the baseline. Looked like she might have been grabbed, but
Looked more like a jump ball instead of a travel.
Yeah, I think there was a held ball there.
Nonetheless, Glenville State will take over.
Free ball from up top, line drive, Paris McLeod. Moore, nice job of running the floor. Big time assist for Mariah Callan.
Moore has all 6 points for the Lady Cardinals.
Free ball, no hesitation by McLeod.
Lady Cardinals have really been pushing the ball here in the first quarter.
Nice look, just
Shot clock reset.
No, they actually took time off the shot clock. I've got these funny pet peeves. That just drives me crazy. You know, that they're not going to take 30 seconds to shoot the ball anyways. You call me a liar this time for sure, right? So a nice little runner by Brittany Jackson. And we're going to have a quick foul whistled on Anise Barnes. So fouls really no difficulty here. Both teams with 2.
Glenville State taking off that press. Moving into a 2-3 zone.
Frizzell with the 3 ball.
Nice ball movement by the Lady Cardinals to break that zone. Frizzell's wide open for the tray.
We're going to have a foul whistled on Moten.
Foul number 42.
It's her first. Under 2 minutes to play here in the first quarter.
3 ball long and put back by Davis, won't go. And we're going to have a bump in the backcourt. Brittany Jackson going to pick up the foul.
Glenville foul number 32, her first. That's Jackson,
first.
team third.
Based on the warm-up tops, I'd say 13 Glenville girls have played already. It's not looking at the stat sheet, but there's only one girl that hasn't taken off a warm-up top.
12.
12 have played.
That 3 balls off the line.
That's not bad for first quarter action, Travis.
Not at all.
Three ball.
Way off the line.
Off the mark by Bishop. Glenville with the rebound and contact on the play. Paris McLeod going to go to the line.
First free throws of the game.
Foul, Cardinal foul number 42, Moten. That's her
So
second.
Jonna Moten picks up her second. Lydia Heiberg and Tay Levinsky quickly off the bench.
Returning to the lineup for the Cardinals, number 33, Heiberg, number 22, Levinsky.
So 5-point Glenville advantage. We're in the final moment of quarter number 1.
About a 19-second difference between shot clock and game clock. That ball pinballed off of Heiberg and out of bounds.
So shot clock is off. Game clock 22 seconds. Cardinals can elect to hold for one shot here. Bryant will try one from distance.
Offensive rebound.
Levinsky with a nice rebound draws the foul. It's going to be a two-shot opportunity.
Foul number 23 on here, Stewart. Her first, team fourth. At the line to shoot two for the Cardinals, number 22, Levinsky.
So Tay Levinsky at the line for a pair. So Levinsky gets the pair. Cardinals back within 3. 3 seconds, gonna have to throw one up here from half court. So at the end of one period, Glenville 14, Jesuit 11.
From court to court and lane to lane under the lights or under the sun. No one delivers Division II sports like NCAA.com. The center of D2 is inside the NCAA.com hub with exclusive highlights of every sport and live broadcasts of every Division II championship found nowhere else. Make NCAA.com yours, the home of Division II college sports.
Celebrate the soggy shoes and the slow starts. Celebrate the lessons learned along the way. These are the wins. Not the shiny, nail-biting kind. These are the last a lifetime kind.
Back at the McDonough Center, Tom Bearbeck along with Travis Berardi, and Glenville just keeps coming in waves.
However, they're only 2 of 13 from behind the arc in that first quarter. Only 14 points for the highest scoring team in the nation.
On the other side of the court, the Cardinals need to get the offense amped up a little bit. Brazil, the 3-ball. Ryan underneath, nice job by Lydia Hyberg, keeping that ball alive.
That's something you're going to see all game with these Lady Cardinals. They're going to fight till the end. Every offensive possession. That's an offensive foul.
Charge called on Barnes.
Glenville foul number 13, her second. Barnes, team first.
Barnes' second foul.
I wouldn't think playing 13 girls at fouls would ever become an issue, huh?
I don't believe so.
Hyberg with a nice power move. She's going to be fouled in the act.
Pioneer foul number 23, Stewart, her second, team second.
Looking at the stat sheet, Chanel Moore was 3 for 4 in that first period. The rest of the Cardinals were a combined 1 of 17.
And a lot of those close-up looks.
Hyberg will get one more shot.
And nonetheless, this game is tied.
Yeah, considering the poor start for the Cardinals, Coach Buff has to be happy with the tie score. A little runner down the lane. Won't go for a horn. Ryan in the open court. Callan with a mid-range pull-up.
Nice shot. Lady Cardinals with the lead.
Imagine that, a 3-ball off the mark by Davis. Bryant fouled in the act. I think from now on we'll just mention if it's not a 3. It'd be a lot easier, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Minor foul number 1, Horn. That's Horn's first, team third. At the line to shoot 2, number 2, Bryant.
So Jayla Bryant, senior veteran.
This is the first. Bryant, an 86% free throw shooter. You don't see that happen often. Glenville State with another wholesale change. Looking down this Glenville State roster, it's not like he's subbing in a bunch of seniors and juniors. There's a lot of freshmen and sophomore on this team. He's playing them all.
Of course, as we said, Glenville was the class act of the league 2 years ago. Right around 500 last year. But there's a nice looking 3-ball. Julie Bishop gets on the board. We're knotted at 17. Callan doing a nice job of centering the basketball. Hyberg with a little pull-up jumper.
Textbook right there.
Patterson with a little soft runner.
Got the friendly roll. Just like that, Lady Cardinals are up 4.
Top of the key, 3-ball DeRocher won't get out. Pass just a little too tall. And 5 new Pioneers on the floor.
Bill DeFabio has given up announcing substitutions.
I would hope. Nice little move inside. Courtney Davis with the basket.
Patterson unable to handle that one.
Yeah, Cardinals had the right idea. They were attacking that defense, but lost the basketball.
That'll be on Cassie Stein. It's her first. Team's first of the quarter. I think it's safe to say that we're used to saying quarters now.
Yeah, I think we finally adjusted. And there's a 3-ball by Jackson on a string. Bryant with a nice takedown the lane, just a little too strong, and good hustle play by Cassie Stein. Bryant dishes off to Hyberg.
Jump ball.
We have a jump ball.
How to go to Glenville.
How many different girls have attempted threes for Glenville?
8.
I was going to say, don't seem like any of them hesitate. So Chanel Moore will return to the Cardinal lineup.
I really wish I had that green light when I was playing high school basketball.
It's a fun style. I mean, there's no doubt about it.
Ryan almost with the steal.
This time only, there's 5 subs, excuse me.
Have you ever seen a style of substitution like this?
Nowhere. Nowhere at all. I mean, to go 13 deep is really unbelievable. Going to score the basket. So we have a 3-ball, I believe. Wait for the indication by the referee. So it's a good hoop, and we're going to have a foul on Glenville. Number 33, Jones picks up her second. Yeah, to answer your question, I've seen teams go 10 deep, actually subbing. North Carolina's done it with their blue unit for years, or used to for years. But to go 13 deep is almost unheard of. And Jones is substituted for her. She come up a little limp in there.
Lady Cardinals will be shooting the bonus the rest of the way here in the second quarter.
Collins fouled in the act of shooting.
Nice take.
That foul was on Antoinette Davis.
Foul number 4, Davis.
We see this game in and game out. For her size, she's not afraid to take it to the hole.
Yeah, Mariah has a well-rounded game. Like I said, she can hit that ball from 3 land, but not afraid, as you mentioned. Takes it strong to the hoop.
Back to a 2-point game.
Oh, that was a bailout.
That was a bailout.
Foul number 1. Now that's her second, team second.
Looked as though she tripped over her own feet and fell to the floor, but.
As always, you and I don't get a voice, do we? We don't get a vote, Travis.
That's why we're the furthest people away from the court.
So McLeod converts to first.
Makes them both.
Little risque pass there by the Cardinals. Bryant with another little runner down the lane.
Number 2, Bryant.
Her 5th point of the game.
3-ball Bishop from the corner.
In and out.
Fowler with the long rebound. She'll try to make a transition happen here. Bryant, another trip down
nice
the lane.
You just can't leave Bryant that open.
Yeah, just like it's on a string. So we're knotted at 27. Deep 3-ball. Batted around. The Cardinals with possession. Stein loads up one from deep. Nice hustle by Cassie. Loose ball going to come out to Callan.
Good things happen when you follow your shot.
Chanel Moore underneath, and Bryant with the rebound.
Moore with the rebound.
Cardinals have done a pretty good job on that offensive glass here tonight. So we're all knotted up. Cardinals reset the offense. 3:30 on a rolling clock, quarter number 2. And Chanel Moore is going to be fouled in the act.
16 offensive rebounds thus far for the Lady Cardinals.
That's incredible. So we'll head to a media timeout.
The center of Division II sports is inside the NCAA.com hub with live broadcasts of every Division II championship found nowhere else. Make NCAA.com yours, the home of Division II college sport.
3:52 remaining, second quarter action. Chanel Moore at the line trying to get the Cardinals the lead. Chanel Moore with a pair. One of the bright spots offensively for the Cardinals. We mentioned
8
Cardinals.
points, 5 rebounds for her.
Cardinals already with 32 rebounds.
16 offense, 16 defense.
Yeah, that's hard to believe.
More offensive rebounds than offensive field goals.
And nice little spin move there for Davis. Callan from deep. Rattles around, won't go down, and Chanel Moore scores the hoop.
And she will go to the line to shoot one more. Foul on number 24, Davis. That's her second.
It's Courtney Davis' second foul. That'll be a foul on Chanel Moore.
Cardinal foul number 21.
That's her second. Only the team's third of the quarter, however.
Turn around, too strong by Stewart. Callan with the little pull-up.
That all started with a very nice box out by Taylor Lubinsky to get that rebound.
We talked about Callan's offensive game. She has the total package, that mid-range pull-up. You don't see that too many people's game anymore. It's all threes and at the rim. Shot clock ticking down. Glenville's going to have to hurry. Line drive won't go down.
Desperation three, as you could put it. Bryant.
Nice move. Jayla Bryant, so smooth, so under control, and we've seen that many times here on the McDonough Center floor. Deep three ball off the mark by Sinclair.
Lady Cardinals with their biggest lead of the game.
Callan's going to drive into traffic, and we're going to have a held ball call.
That'll stay with the Lady Cardinals.
Possession, Cardinals.
And to the surprise of nobody,
here comes 5 subs. I know it's all done electronically these days, but keep track of the minutes would be an impossible task in days of old. Levinsky in the lane, a little too strong. Tipped around, Glenville controls.
You also have to think playing 13 players back in the days of old would be different.
In the first half, 1 minute.
Very active in there, and Jesuit comes out with the basketball.
Oh, what a move by Bryant.
Jayla Bryant came out of traffic. Heiberg going to be called for the foul.
How did Bryant do that? She had 3 defenders around her in the worst spot you could be on the floor, and somehow she was able to get around it.
That's her first.
So Lydia picks up her first foul. 42 seconds remaining, 6-point Cardinal advantage.
11-second differential game shot clock to shot clock. Lady Cardinals will get one more shot.
So Coach Debbie Buff's going to take a timeout.
The center of Division II sports is inside the NCAA.com hub with live broadcasts of every Division II championship found nowhere else. Make NCAA.com yours, the home of Division II college sports.
Celebrate the soggy shoes and the slow starts. Celebrate the lessons learned along the way. These are the wins. Not the shiny, nail-biting kind. These are the last a lifetime kind.
From court to court.
So 24 seconds remaining, first half action. Cardinals can elect to hold for 1 shot here, leading by 6 over the high-scoring Glenville Pioneers. Glenville came in averaging 91 points a game, Travis?
Yep.
A little under their average, huh?
Just a bit.
Frizzell, deep 3 ball. 5 seconds, Glenville needs to hurry. Going to launch one here from beyond the arc.
Off the back iron.
So at the halftime intermission, Wheeling Jesuit 35, Glenville State 29, and all in all, you have to be pleased, Travis.
Definitely. Both teams got off to a slow start, but the Lady Cardinals started picking it up there towards the end of the second quarter, especially Jayla Bryant's play. I think a couple huge buckets towards the end.
Yeah, and they were typical Bryant tight maneuvers down the lane. Nice little runner softly off the iron, and she does it like no one else. So, folks, we're going to take a break for the halftime intermission. You're watching Wheeling Jesuit University basketball on the Cardinal Cast.
From court to court and lane to lane, under the lights or under the sun. No one delivers Division II sports like NCAA.com. The center of D2 is inside the NCAA.com hub with exclusive highlights of every sport and live broadcasts of every Division II championship found nowhere else. Make NCAA.com yours, the home of Division II college sports.
It's on us to stop sexual assault
in any way that we can.
To get a friend home safe.
To never blame the victim.
It's on us.
to stand up.
To make our community safe for all.
It's on us.
It's on us to look out for each other at parties.
It's on us.
To be more than just a bystander.
To step up and say something.
It's on us, all of us.
To stop sexual assault.
Learn how and take the pledge at itsonus.org.
Great location, history, workforce, innovation. Is that what you think of when you hear the words Wheeling, West Virginia? Well, here's the real legacy of Wheeling. We were the first gateway to the West. We became a hub of the Industrial Revolution. We helped build the steel industry on our river, the coal industry in our hills. We became a haven for business innovation and some of the wealthiest business developers on the planet. Wheeling, West Virginia helped move the country forward. And what about now? There's a new Wheeling, one that's inviting to new and growing companies and creating jobs. It's a whole new approach, an innovative transition from an industrial-centered economy to one that brings together the best in low-overhead economic development, one that's attracting businesses with a global reach, creating new offices out of structures long forgotten, building a new energy sector revolution, and a thriving high-tech hub. A city that has turned a declining riverfront into a vibrant landmark. Building resorts and parks on iconic areas while maintaining historic integrity. Developing empty hillsides, lots, and fields into retail, educational, and healthcare destinations. Reducing tax burdens, and nurturing both small and large businesses. Once again, Wheeling is innovating, transforming, and most of all, inviting the world to live, work, and play in one of the safest cities in the U.S. What is it about this Wheeling metro area that's so inviting? Take a moment and explore. Wheeling does offer a pro-business environment, but also a pleasing blend of history, culture, fine dining, metropolitan features found both here and in our neighboring cities, outdoor recreation, and annual festivals, all guaranteed to provide you with true American hospitality. Wheeling is a riverfront city where the bluegrass meets jazz, blues, rock, and our own symphony. We are the heart of a vibrant metropolitan tri-state area with neighboring Ohio and Pennsylvania, a region of over more than 200,000 people, making us culturally alive and diverse. Located on the I-70 corridor between Pittsburgh and Columbus, Wheeling is home to a safe, comfortable lifestyle with big city amenities not found in most small towns, including Broadway shows and the historic Capitol Theater. That's why so many are saying we offer more accessibility, more centralized location, more cost savings for business, more fun with museums, shopping, nightlife, and a huge music scene. More restaurants, offering everything from our own brand of fish and our own style of pizza to great local eateries and fine gourmet dining. More development and growth. A revitalized riverfront, unique shopping at our center market, and the Highlands. State-of-the-art government buildings, global operations centers, casinos, resorts, more technology, more excellent schools, more excellent healthcare, more sports, like our own pro hockey team, the Wheeling Nailers, and a short ride to the Pittsburgh Steelers, Penguins, and Pirates. And to top it off, Wheeling is more appealing, recognized as one of the most livable small metros in the country. It all adds up to an energetic and welcoming city. Modern, progressive, and moving forward again. So now you know. Go ahead, enjoy the Wheeling Metro. Move yourself or a business here. Find a site and start or grow a company here. Explore our excellent funding sources and tax incentives. Learn about our business resources and live in the comfort, safety, and low-cost environment right here in the center of America. Wheeling, a city that's growing, transforming, innovating, inviting, and a city dedicated to making things happen for you. I'm John Corbett, and Wheeling is the place I call home.
It's on us, all of us, to make sexual assault unacceptable.
We are NCAA Division II student athletes, faculty members, and athletics administrators made up of 24 conferences and 300 institutions.
Over 110,000 Division II student athletes,
Together we stand and take the pledge to be more than a bystander, to get a friend home safe.
It's our responsibility to step in, stand up, to do something, to say anything, to hold our friends accountable, to stop sexual assault in any way we can.
It's on me, it's on you, it's on us.
So let's be a part of the solution, not a part of the problem.
It's on us!
Cheer for the stumbles, the he shoulda had that's, and the tears that linger. For in those moments, greatness lies. There, you will find the provoked, the determined, the unified. It's in those moments that champions are born. Celebrate the soggy shoes and the slow starts. Celebrate the lessons learned along the way. These are the wins. Not the shiny, nail-biting kind. These are the last a lifetime kind.
Division II sports is inside the NCAA.com hub with live broadcasts of every Division II championship found nowhere else. Make NCAA.com yours, the home of Division II college sports.
Halftime at Wheeling Jesuit. Tom Bearbeck along with Travis Berardi, 35-29, Cardinals lead, and some interesting stats there, huh, Travis?
Yeah, Wheeling Jesuit's only out-rebounding Glenville State by 21, 38-17. Wheeling Jesuit, 17 offensive rebounds compared to only 5 for Glenville. You don't see 17 offensive rebounds in a whole game by Wheeling Jesuit most.
By anyone, really.
Wheeling Jesuit, 1 of 11 from behind the arc. Glenville, 5 at 22. Glenville only with 4 scores. McLeod with 12, Bishop and Davis with 6, and Barnes with 5, or Jackson with 5. Barnes and Stewart, who averaged 9 and 10 points respectively, have not scored yet in the game for Glenville State. Wheeling Jesuit with 11 turnovers compared to only Glenville State's 5.
One stat jumps out at me is Wheeling Jesuit shooting 32%. You would hope we'd improve upon that, of course. Glenville, on the other hand, only shoot 26%, so I'm sure we'll probably improve on both sides of the ball. But that being said, Cardinals with a 6-point advantage, and as we talk, Cardinals tough stretch down the home stretch here, taking on the number 3 team in the conference tonight. Get a little bit of break with Wesleyan on Saturday, but then next week, Notre Dame and West Lib, 2 of the top-ranked teams in the conference. So we're going to finish with the 3 other top teams as we go down the stretch. So great opportunity for Jesuit to make some waves, though.
Yeah.
Those are quality wins, especially as you head towards the, hopefully, the Atlantic Regional.
Wheeling Jesuit right now, if you look on the screen, we have those Atlantic Regional rankings. Wheeling Jesuit sitting in 5th place, West Liberty in 3rd, all behind Virginia Union with a record of 20-2 in Division II.
Just be interesting to see how that plays out. As you know, of course, all these teams will be involved in conference tournaments. And we mentioned big concern is the conference tournament champions go in each of the 3 respective leagues. So you like to be sitting in that top 4 somewhere where you can maintain that position so that as we go into tournaments, barring some upsets. So we're just about set for second half action here. The high-scoring Glenville Pioneers in town, and right now we got the referees taking care of some business at the scorers table.
Lady Cardinals are also fighting for position for the MEC tournament. Top 4 teams get that bye to Charleston.
Yeah, I would assume we have one of those just about sewn up, don't we?
3-game lead on, actually a 7-game lead on the 5th spot, so yeah.
Yeah,
they're already heading to Charleston.
Yeah, we'll be headed to Charleston for the Elite 8, if you will. So we're back to action here. The Glenville Pioneers in town, highest scoring team in all the land. Cardinals having a great job in the first half, holding them in check with only 29 markers on the board. If you just joined us, folks, keep an eye on Glenville. Just subs 5 players every moment or 2. A little trip down the lane. Nice basket for Barnes.
And there's her first points of the game.
Chanel Moore tried to bounce pass. It's Arrington. Glenville with the turnover. Rebound, kick back out. 3 ball off the mark.
Oh, Lady Cardinals unable to get
does
that.
a nice job of running it down. Nice defensive play, Chanel Moore. But she turns right back over. And we're going to have a whistle.
Sky Lewis will go to the line.
That foul's going to be on Ryan. First one on Jayla. So number 10, Sky Lewis at the line for the Pioneers. Glenville has scored early here in the third quarter, cut the margin to 3.
Another turnover by the Lady Cardinals.
Bryant forces the turnover. We're going to have a held ball, possession error of the Cardinals.
Turnover plagued first 2 minutes of the second half.
Yeah, Glenville taking care of the ball real well in first half action, but a little slop here in the early going. Moten in tight, she's going to get the foul.
We have a Glenville player down.
She's a little slow getting up.
Pioneer foul, number 33, Jones. That's her third.
Yeah, Jones committed the foul, and she got the worst of it. They're going to back in the trainer for Glenville. Fortunate she's up and appears no worse for the wear.
Moten at the line, shooting 2.
Moten at the line to shoot 2.
Moten only a 44% free throw shooter for the Lady Cardinals. Misses them both.
We're going to have a held ball this time. The arrow favors the blue-clad Pioneers. Free ball.
In and out.
Off the mark by Stewart. Bryant trying to find a trip down the lane, dishes off to Stein, and good defense effort there by Courtney Davis.
Moten get the bucket.
Score the basket, 2 by Moten. She'll go to the line to shoot 1.
Foul going to be on Sky Lewis, her first.
Pioneer foul number 10, Lewis. That's Lewis's first, 15 seconds.
So Moten gets the old-fashioned three-point play. Once again, Cardinal lead up to 6.
Just like the first quarter, both teams very slow to start.
Moten with the rebound. Cardinals looking to run. Allen going to take it all the way.
Moten
with a nice rebound, and Jayla Bryant somehow comes out with the basketball. Levinsky open, 3 ball.
In and out. That's going to be A foul on Stein. That'll be her second.
Cardinal foul, number 4, Stein. That's her second. That's the team's second.
We've played a little over 3.5 minutes. I think this is our 4th rotation in this quarter.
I lost track first half of the first quarter.
I hear you. That was a wild attempt. McLeod apparently just lost the basketball.
Last ditch effort to draw a foul didn't happen.
Ryan, open court.
Nice attempt, but Moten unable to handle it.
Bishop, 3 ball.
Yes.
Three for number 3, Bishop.
Pioneers.
21 more, 32. Brazil back in the Cardinals lineup, and the Cardinals will take the timeout.
So timeout, Wheeling Jesuit.
Celebrate the soggy shoes and the slow starts. Celebrate the lessons learned along the way. These are the wins. Not the shiny, nail-biting kind. These are the last a lifetime kind.
From court to court and lane to lane, under the lights or under the sun, no one delivers Division II sports like NCAA.com. The center of D2 is inside the NCAA.com hub, with exclusive highlights of every sport and live broadcasts of every Division II championship found nowhere else. Make NCAA.com yours, the home of Division II college.
3rd quarter action from the McDonough Center. Lady Cardinals leading the Pioneers of Glenville by 3.
Yeah, sloppy 4.5 minutes so far here in this 3rd quarter. No team really able to get a rhythm going. Five on the shot clock.
So Bryant comes out the rebound. Moore on the baseline.
Nice pass.
Cut by Leminski. An easy hoop.
2 for 22.
Nice team basketball there by the Cardinals.
Make that extra pass, get the easier shot.
3 ball, Brittany Jackson.
32 for 3, Jackson.
Cardinals, Chanel Moore gets the easy hoop.
2 for number 21, Moore.
Just like that, the scoring's picked up.
3 ball from the corner.
3 for number 13,
Barnes with the hoop. Glenville to within 1. Leminski fouled out front. It's going to be on Jackson.
That'll be her 3rd.
Jackson's 3rd. Team 3rd. Let's take a timeout.
And we'll take our media timeout. 4:11, third quarter action. Lady Cardinals clinging to a 1-point advantage. We're going to have a held ball. Possession arrow favors the Cardinals.
Possession, Cardinals. Cardinal foul number 21.
That's her third.
Moore going to pick up her third.
Moore, that's her third, team third.
Looks like Antoinette Davis in a little bit of pain. That one spot on the floor hadn't been kind with Pioneers. That's the second Pioneers been down in that exact same spot.
Somebody might want to take a mop over there.
I think it was the bump on both occasions. So Glenville with the basketball and a chance to go on top.
Can't get it to fall. Frizzell with the rebound.
Callan dials up a three ball.
Nice
Levinsky
rebound.
with the weak side rebound.
Another offensive rebound for the Lady Cardinals.
Callan once again off the mark with a three ball.
Levinsky again, but it's turned over.
Yep. We got a timeout call. Should have had trouble.
Cheer for the stumbles. The he shoulda had that's. And the tears that linger. For in those moments, greatness lies. There, you will find the provoked, the determined, the unified. It's in those moments that champions are born.
.251, third quarter action. Cardinals on top by one. Certainly not the scoring type of game we expected, Travis.
Not at all. We were thinking this game would be in the 60s by now.
And Jonna Moten going to be called for the foul.
That'll be her third.
Foul number 42, that's her third, team fourth.
Glenville will be in the bonus next foul.
And Warren steps on the sideline.
Got almost taken away. Moten.
Oh, come on, John. And a foul.
They'll go to the line.
Foul number 13 for the Pioneers, Barnes. That's her third, team fourth, at the line to shoot.
Barnes picks up her third personal foul.
Both Glenville three-point threats with 3 fouls. Jackson and Barnes.
And number 2, Ryan returning to the Cardinals.
3-point Cardinal lead coming up on 2 minutes left here in the third quarter. Nice defense there by Moten.
A little bit of a wild hook shot by Courtney Davis. Moten, nice look inside, and Levinsky up and under.
It was a good look, she just couldn't get it to fall. Bad pass, but got bailed out on it.
A break here. Yeah, 1:11 remaining in the quarter. Shot clock ticking down. Bryant going to put one up.
No good.
Going to be out of bounds for the Pioneers.
Less than a minute to play in period number 3.
Cardinals won't be able to get the last shot off this time around.
Levinsky in the lane, up and under, nice move. So it's back out to a 5-point Cardinal advantage.
Didn't look pretty, but it'll work.
We'll take the hoop anytime. So Cardinals need to get a stop here on the defensive end as we head towards period number 4. Nice block on a Moten. Callan needs to get it in the air.
Nope.
A little late. No basket. So we go to the fourth quarter. Cardinals lead 46-41.
The center of Division II sports is inside the NCAA.com hub with live broadcasts of every Division II championship found nowhere else. Make NCAA.com yours, the home of Division II college sports.
Celebrate the soggy shoes and the slow starts. Celebrate the lessons learned along the way. These are the wins. Not the shiny, nail-biting kind. These are the last a lifetime kind.
It's on us to stop sexual assault.
In any way that we can.
To get a friend home safe.
To never blame the victim.
It's on us.
To stand up.
To make our community safe for all.
It's on us.
It's on us to look out for each other at parties.
It's on us.
To be more than just a bystander.
To step up and say something.
It's on us, all of us.
To stop sexual assault.
Learn how and take the pledge at itsonus.org.
Fourth quarter action from the McDonough Center. The Cardinals on top by 5, locked in Donnybrook here with the Glenville Pioneers. Number 3 ranked team in the conference. We're going to have a whistle from outside.
22, that's
Tay Levinsky.
Lady Cardinals shooting only 6% from the three-point line.
Both teams having their shooting difficulties. Rebound pulled down by Frizzell.
Possession Pioneers.
Yeah, at the end of 3 quarters, Glenville shooting 26%, Jesuit at 32.5%. So both teams will have to look to improve upon that in the fourth quarter. You mentioned the rebound edge is unbelievable. 54-25 to Wheeling. Nice little pull up in the lane by Julie Bishop. Excuse me, that was 13. That was Barnes. We're gonna have a walk. Cardinals with way too many turnovers tonight. That was at least their 18th of the evening.
Although up until this point, the press really hasn't been the problem for them until now.
That's true.
"19 turnovers for Lady Cardinals."
Well, they always say defense wins championships, so Cardinals got to buckle down on the defensive end. And Mariah Callan. Moten down the lane. Nice rebound by Bryant. We're going to have a held ball called. Jesuit basketball.
Possession Cardinals.
Levinsky sets
off the front iron.
Cassie Stein with a nice steal. Jada Bryant going to get the basket and not quite.
Oh, man.
Definitely some contact on that, though. Got to have a whistle.
Pioneer foul number 3, Bishop. That's Bishop's first.
Certainly counted that hoop was in the bottom of the net, huh?
That's happened to the Lady Cardinals a lot in the last few games.
Cassie Stein going to take it all the way off the glass.
Moten
out in the act.
Does the smart thing and throws it up as she was falling down, too. Not give her 2 shots.
At the line to shoot 2, number 42, Moten.
So still plenty of time in this one. 8:07 on the stationary clock, and Jonna Moten at the line once again. That's actually 4 fouls on one of the Pioneers.
That's Jones' 4th.
So 5-point Cardinal advantage. Deep 3 ball.
No good.
Stein with the rebound. The Cardinals have just simply cleaned up on the glass here tonight.
ball, no good.
Cardinal foul, number 22, Levinsky. That's her second, team second, at the foul line. Number 12 for the Pioneers. Because she'll shoot 2.
So Frizzell will check back in the Cardinal lineup. So it's a 3-point Cardinal advantage, 7:24 as the clock gets ready to roll. Callan, a little baseline jumper.
You can't leave her open in that mid-range. She'll drain it every time.
She's been real effective tonight from mid-range. Cardinals just need to come up with a few stops on the defensive end. Got a break there. Poor 3-point shot, but Davis gets the easy hoop.
Some would call that a pass.
Callan with a nice little look inside, and we're going to have a walk.
Possession Pioneers.
Aaron's shot.
Oh my goodness. Callie Frizzell blocked out, got the rebound, and assessed with a foul.
That's her first. Team third.
Side. Brian almost with the save after the block.
Brian with a nice block and valiant effort. DeRocher from deep. Moulton into Bryant. Callie Frizzell, 3-ball.
Needed that.
Big time 3 right there. Cardinals certainly needed that.
Lady Cardinals have 2 3-pointers tonight, both from Frizzell.
That one came at a most opportune time.
That was Glenville State's 34th 3-point attempt of the night.
Callan with a nice long rebound. So it's a 6-point Cardinal advantage. Certainly like to make this a productive trip. Moulton kicks it out. Frizzell once again.
Yes.
Oh, yes. So Callie Frizzell, the junior, has come up big with back-to-back triples. Cardinals lead by 9. So the Cardinals, who have really struggled, were 1 of 17 from beyond the arc. All of a sudden, Kylie Frizzell hits back-to-back triples. Cardinals lead by 9. Now we're going to have a travel.
Possession Cardinals.
Lady Cardinals with a chance to push out their largest lead of the night to double digits.
Ooh, a little shaky pass there.
It's going to be a foul on Jackson. I believe that's her 4th.
Yeah, but only the 3rd team foul this quarter.
That's her 4th.
More importantly, they'll reset the shot clock so the Cardinals can take some valuable time off and try to get this lead up into double figures.
Put it down to about 4 minutes.
Bryant down the lane, runner,
yes.
Little kind bounce at the McDonough Center, so it's an 11-point Cardinal advantage. Deep free ball, and Glenville, who's struggled from the arc, gets a big triple from Brittany Jackson. Callan centers the basketball.
There you go, pull it back out.
Levinsky open for the 3, and ball tipped around, goes out to Glenville. This is Maya Horn with the basketball.
Jackson again, no good.
Jackson loaded that one up. Nice hustle play by Sky Lewis. So it's an 8-point Cardinal advantage, 3:27 on the stationary clock. Nice hustle by Mariah Callan. She could not get the basketball though.
17 seconds left on the shot clock.
And we're going to foul a 3-point shooter. Cardinals sin.
Foul number 2.
That's Brian's 3rd.
That's her 2nd.
That's going to give Glenville a chance to cut this lead by 3 points with no time off the clock.
Yeah, you never want to foul a jump shooter, and you definitely don't want to foul him beyond the arc. See how this plays out. Anise Barnes at the line.
Barnes a 63% free throw shooter.
I always like how the referee counts on the foul shots. Have you ever seen one wiped in your life? Never,
No.
right? Never. I was like, although it's a 10 seconds, supposedly you have to shoot the free throw, but they'll always slow that count down a little bit at the end.
Misses 2 of 3, but they get the rebound.
More importantly, Glenville goes out the rebound. Going to be out of bounds for the Cardinals. And it won't show up on the stat sheet, but Tay Levinsky did a nice job of blocking out there.
That hustle we talked about at the beginning of the game.
She brings it each and every game, Travis. Each and every game throughout her career. Nice job of Cardinals clearing the basketball. Frizzell will bring it back out top. Cardinals still have plenty of time on the shot clock.
Ooh, Frizzell's open.
Callan, nice bounce pass. Frizzell saw the opening, went to the hoop. And Mariah Callan with a big time assist. So 9-point Cardinal advantage.
Deep three. Nice box out by Bryant.
Foul on number 33 of the Pioneers, Jones.
She's actually going to foul out.
That's her 5th foul.
LaShawn Jones picks up her 5th. How many minutes did she play?
Only 9 minutes of play, no points.
5 fouls. That's pretty productive.
4 rebounds, yeah.
So Jesuit. And we're going to have a bump in the foul. And we will be shooting 2 from here on out.
Now it's just a matter of hitting your free throws.
Team 5th at the line, number 1, Callan, shoot 2.
Lead back out to 10.
So 11-point Cardinal advantage. 2:15 as the clock rolls. Levinsky with a nice deflection.
Possession, Pioneers.
Three launched from deep, and that one's a rainbow to Jackson. Big time 3. Nice job by Bryant breaking the press. Callan will reset the offense. Nice job, nice ball movement by the Cardinals. Making Glenville chase.
And they're not rushing it either.
Callan with a little pull up.
Gets her own rebound.
Bring it back out. Nice job, Mariah. And we're going to have a foul.
Pioneer foul, number 32, Jackson.
And that's her 5th.
That's her 5th.
So Jackson's going to hit the road.
What's even bigger is Jackson's been the one hitting the 3-pointers.
Yeah, that was a big 3 she just hit.
Chelsea Richardson to the table for the Lady Cardinals.
That was a big rebound by Callan there. Had the nice little mid-range jumper, just missed it, but stayed with it. Now she's going to get a chance for a couple points here at the free throw line.
It forced Glenville to foul. Glenville gets that rebound. They really have a shot if they hit a 3, cut it to 5, but Callan gets the rebound. They force her to foul, and Cardinals with a chance to put this back up by 10.
So Callan off the mark.
Another big rebound.
Moak goes up with the rebound. Cardinals get a chance once again to milk the game clock.
They can run this down to a minute.
It looks like Glenville is not going to foul, so Cardinals need to eat up some clock. But
wide
Ryan
open.
says, "I'll take the lay-in." So Jayla Bryant and Glenville is going to get a timeout.
Let's take a time.
We're going to stay here.
I'll tell you what, a big time move there by Bryant.
Huge miscommunication by Glenville. They gave her such an open space to take it to the hole. And she won't miss that.
Yeah, you always want to milk the clock, but I mean, when you get a golden opportunity like that, Jalen. And let's take a look here, folks. We still got some basketball yet to be played this season. Of course, the Bobcats of West Virginia Wesleyan will be in town Saturday afternoon. And then, of course, we'll head up to Notre Dame at Cleveland. That'll be a tough one. Katie Hines got an outstanding squad there. And then finish out the season, as you say, a team up north there, West Liberty. That'll be a great one.
Possibly for the regular season championship as well.
Yeah, folks, and you can scratch that next one off. That's the first round of the MEC tournament will be played on March 1st, but the Lady Cardinals will be sitting at home that night. They have already secured a top seed for the, not top seed, but one of the top 4 seeds. They bye in the first round. And,
they're heading to Charleston.
No doubt about that. So 1 minute and 10 seconds here to take care of business, and the Cardinals are going to get a big win, because anytime Glenville comes to town with that high-scoring offense, you have to be concerned. And what about the Cardinal defense? Held a team that's averaging 91 points a game, and they're probably not going to make it to 60 here tonight. There's a deep 3 ball. Glenville brings it back out, and they're going to launch one up, and there's a 3 ball for Horn.
Less than a minute to play in the game. Less than a minute.
Bryant's going to go to the line.
Foul number 1. Horn. At the line to shoot 2. Number 2. Bryant.
Or we stand on the shot tracker for 3s attempted by Glenville. They get their season average?
Yep, they're right at 40.
40, that's incredible.
And looking down the line, Katie Hines really licking her chops to get another chance at Jesuit. You remember the first time they played here was the infamous fouling Bryant with 3-point attempt as time expired.
That was one of the really fortuitous wins that we had this year. Lady Cardinals have won most easily, but that one was a real fortunate win. So we're in the final 50 seconds here. 9-point Cardinal advantage. Glenville, who's been launching 3s all night. Sinclair fires one up, and long rebound out to Callan. She's fouled.
Foul number 21.
So we've now come down to a foul shooting contest.
Second at the line to shoot 2. Number 1. Callan.
Callan's 5 of 6 from the line. Really not the person you want to foul there.
So back up to a 10-point Cardinal advantage. Marissa Tucker, the redshirt freshman from Wheeling, West Virginia, going to check in the Lady Cardinal lineup. Deep 3, well off the mark. That was from Steph Curry range.
Bryant's going to go to the line.
Foul number 1, Horn. That's her 3rd.
All in all, this is going to be a big win for the Lady Cardinals in this first test of their final 4 games,
if you will.
Yeah. But you have to go back to those back-to-back Frizzell 3s. Those don't happen. This is a much different situation right now.
Yeah, and the Cardinals had been ice cold from beyond the arc up to that juncture. 1 of 17, I believe, and Frizzell calmly dropped 2, and those were both bottom of the net. Nice looking shots.
Pushed the Lady Cardinal lead up to 9 and allowed them to really play their game.
Kiera Kamarick, the 6'3" sophomore from Wintersville, Ohio, Indian Creek High School, checks in for the Lady Cardinals.
Bryant makes both.
And Sadler, the 5'8" freshman from Austintown Fitch High School up in the Austintown, Ohio area, going to check in and get some playing time. Three ball off the mark, pulled down once again by Callan, and I think if you're Glenville, you just play this one out now.
Or not.
Or not. So Mariah Callan once again going to walk the charity strike.
Number 10, Lewis. That's her 2nd. At the line to shoot 2, number 1, Callan.
Coming into this game, only 2 teams that score more than 70 points against Jesuit. That was Notre Dame College scoring 72, and this Glenville State team who scored 87 on them. They're going to hold them to
come up just a little bit shorter tonight. So Callan.
If you told me Wheeling Jesuit was going to hold Glenville to their average for an opponent, I would have said you're crazy.
Yeah, pretty remarkable. So we're going to try to get this one over with, folks. Tucker picks up the foul.
At the line for the Pioneers, number 24, Davis, she will shoot 2.
So just 11 ticks remaining in this one. The only thing in doubt is the final score. So Callan going to dribble it out front, and that's going to wrap it up, folks. Final score: Wheeling Jesuit University 71, Glenville 58. Cardinals advance to 22-3 on the campaign, 17-2, maintain at least a share of first place. Glenville drops to 17-8, 13-6 in the MEC. And final words there, Travis?
Those Kylie Frizzell threes really changed the complexion of the game, especially in the fourth quarter. They were only up 3 at the time. Frizzell hits both those threes. Jesuit goes up 9 points, and they're able to play their game from then on.
So we said this many times this year, another quality win for the Lady Cardinals. We're getting ready to head down the home stretch and start thinking about the MEC tournament, but more importantly, thinking about winning this league crown. But they need to maintain Saturday against Wesleyan, and then, of course, head on the road against Notre Dame next week. So we're so glad you can join us each and every home game. We'll be back in about 20 minutes with the tip-off of the men's games. You've been watching Wheeling Jesuit University basketball on the Cardinal Cast.